They stole $625 million worth of crypto, which is the biggest theft of all time. Hands up if you believe me. Fuck, you're a tough crowd. Jesus, look at this. So, okay, right, I'm going to add a couple of caveats to that, a couple of conditions. Right, I am talking about the biggest theft of all time in terms of one hit on one victim in one go. So there are dictators in countries who've stolen and embezzled billions of dollars over time, right? There's cybercrime gangs who've stolen billions over time, multiple victims over a long time. I'm talking one hit, one victim, one go. And also, I'm talking about the amount at the time it was stolen, because obviously inflation makes the money go up, right? I'm talking about money stolen at the time. Now, you might be thinking, hang on a second, you might be thinking of the Great Train Robbery of 1963. The Great Train Robbery. In which, does anybody know how much was stolen in the Great Train Robbery? 2.61 million. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Some of you might be thinking of the Brinks-Mat bullion robbery of 1983. Gold bullion stolen from outside Heathrow. Any takers for how much was stolen in Brinks-Mat? One of the most famous crimes, heists. 26 million. Nowhere near. Heist aficionados among you and true crime podcast addicts might be thinking of the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum raid of 2003. Now, that was a museum in the US. There was valuable artworks in the museum. There was an amazing nighttime raid where they tied up the guards and they stole the artworks and they vanished with these incredibly valuable old masters paintings. If you go to the museum today, they still have the frames where the paintings used to sit. The paintings were incredibly valuable and they were valued at $500 million. Nowhere near Axie Infinity. Nowhere near the $625 million. Now, you might be thinking, well, hang on, yes, the Great Train Robbery was worth $2 million back in the day, but now it'll be worth much more money. Yes, and so is the Axie Infinity stolen money. In March 2022, when it was stolen, that crypto was worth $625 million, but thanks to crypto's uptick, it's now worth even more. So now put your hands up if you believe me, biggest theft ever. It's really hard to convince. Oh, I know, fine. I will make you one bet that I will definitely win. Even if it wasn't the biggest theft of all time, it was the fastest. Because stealing the $625 million took precisely 1 minute 55 seconds. Fastest crime ever. Hands down. There was no competition. It's the fastest theft of all time.